to get to this point and one hand be a 1 seed, like that part's pretty solid. But then to be down 2 and possibly 3 guys here, just what is the feeling right now? Where, yeah, you guys are preparing for a rematch of a game you had early in the season, didn't even get the play in, and you're going to be without Will and Jermaine for this one, and possibly done.
Well, it's just next man mentality, right? Like late in the season, everybody's dinged up, everybody's hurt. So tomorrow we got a tough one against UC Irvine, and we get a chance to get him back, right? So just next man up mentality, and we'll be ready to go tomorrow.
One of the big stories from that game, and again, obviously you weren't there, but it was the shooting. They were, I think it was like 4 for 21 from 3 or something like that. Do you expect the shooting to be a little bit better now? Obviously, you add to that as well.
Well, I wouldn't consider myself the only shooter on the team, right? Like, I don't think we're going to shoot 4 for 21 again tomorrow. I'm not the only one that can shoot on this team. And of course, I help. I do my part, but everybody else can shoot and play make, and we'll be able to improve that tomorrow.
Do you get a sense that guys are, feeling the urgency that this is the postseason? It's not obviously the tournament you guys want to go to, but this is still an opportunity to play in the postseason. Do you get that feeling that guys are excited?
Oh, yeah, we're definitely excited. I mean, there's a lot of good teams with good names in the NIT, such as like Wisconsin, Villanova, Oregon. We have a lot of history in this tournament, and we're number 1 seed, and we're expected to do a lot of damage in the tournament, so we're all excited for this opportunity.
Have you thought about next season?
No, not yet. I mean, I'm still in the mix of 2022, 2023, so that's what I'm focused on.
What will go into your decision?
To be honest, I haven't really thought about it yet. I'll probably be able to give you an answer within the next 2 to 3 weeks, but right now, like, I'm not even thinking about that. So I don't want to spoil anybody's fun.
Well, you know the way of the world, though, man. I mean, the portal opened yesterday, and there's 200 guys in it within 8 hours, and
Yeah. I mean.
What, all right, you didn't get a chance to play them, but what do you see from Irvine where they've got 10-man rotation, multiple guys who can shoot the 3 from 37 to 40%?
Well, first of all, I did play in the Irvine game. It was I think it was the second game of the season, and I was able to play. So I got to see them up and close and personal, and they can all shoot the ball and play. And they did a lot of good things. I mean, they got out in transition, had turnovers, and they played together, and they got to win. So we got to change that tomorrow.
How have you seen the mentality of this team sort of switch from, earlier in the season where you guys were playing down, but now in the postseason still playing down with all the injuries on the roster? But have you seen that mentality switch?
Well, I don't think our mentality's really switched from the beginning of the year just because we had injuries. We're a no excuse type of group, and we're a next man up mentality type of group as well. You can't control injuries to an extent. So our mentality's just been next man up and just be ready to play and swing away. So.
Sort of piggyback on that, obviously you guys aren't going to use those injuries as excuses, but how much has that sort of played into the season that you guys have had?
I think it's had a big impact. I mean, you look at some of the guys that played a lot of minutes, like Jermaine's missed a bunch of games, I missed a bunch of games, Nate's missed a bunch of games. So we had to really manage those injuries and still play with guys that had roles that weren't expected of them, and it's part of sports, man. Other teams in the country have had injuries too, and nobody feels sorry for us at the end of the day. So that's irrelevant now.
At the end of that Pac-12 tournament, though, where you find out that Jermaine is going to be out, Will's going to be out, Volley may be out. Has there been moments of frustration? Have there been moments that feel like, gosh, this is just the story of our season and just rains and pours?
Yeah, I mean, frustration it was definitely part of my mentality at some point. I was really frustrated. We had injuries. I was hurt. I mean, it's just been that kind of season, and we haven't been able to control it. And honestly, we could just all put our frustrations onto the other team and just play hard against them. That's all we can do right now.
What's the adjustment going to be like for you? Because I imagine you're going to be primary ball handler, where the last handful of games you've been a big scoring, spark plug off the bench. How do you handle that of still got to score, but now you've got the responsibility too of feeding everybody else?
Well, I'm used to it. I started last year at CU. I mean, it's not a role that I've been shy about or anything like that. I'm built for these moments. Y'all see what I did against Washington State. I'm not afraid of the moment. I do what I do, and I'll be ready to come tomorrow.